soaking wet, walking the opposite direction of where we were supposed to be going. And now it's brightened up a little bit, but it's still only about 11 degrees. Looking forward to that beer. Here we are at the top of St. Peter's Tower in Munich. We just climbed 306 stairs to get all the way up here. I'm starting to think that maybe we should have had beer after this adventure. We're going to the Lowenbrauhaus and it smells like a lot of really great mash from the brewery. The sweet smell of hops and barley. I'm really excited. So this is our third beer hall that we visited today. It's third liter.
And I believe we've had a lifetime supply of salt with our pretzels. Here we are at the Deutches Museum, where we're going to see some science and technology. Supposedly, if you walk around this whole thing, you're going to be walking 16 kilometers. Here we are on a train going from Munich to Italy. We are in Austria right now.
Welcome to Venice. Come on in. Nick and I got a really sweet pad that we had no idea was going to be this awesome. Our host, Emmanuel, came and picked us up at the bus station and brought us to this amazing place. It's totally old school Italy. Check it out. We've got a living room and we have amazing little Juliet balconies that look out onto the park. And it's like a whole flat. So we've got the kitchen. He left us a bottle of wine as well. Some good Italian red. And then, yeah, here's our kitchen. And our bathroom complete with bidet. Very good.
Not gonna use that either.
No, we're not gonna use that. The laundry machine that says that it's gonna take 3 hours. We were really excited to have laundry, but I don't know how long it's gonna take to actually make it work. And oh, and then there's our bedroom with another amazing little patio door. The air is really beautiful. It's been a hot day. I'm gonna have fun in Venice.
Hello, next tour vlog. Here we are in Venezia, and we just met up with these gatos because they were arriving from a 7-hour journey on a train. And Calissa and I have been walking around here, and our feet are very walking around for 7 hours. So anyway, but we finally met up with them, and it's a late night dinner. But this is beautiful, and we're in good company.
We have
and
wine.
We go home tomorrow, so this is bittersweet for us.
No way.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I feel like I've been dropped into Las Vegas in the 80s.
Ready for boat drill, honey?
Serious. Come on now. Trieste, and we are going to explore the city for a little bit and go to the Gigante cave. In Munich, it was 306 steps. That was a bell tower. Now we're doing 500 steps.
Croatia. We're going to go check it out. I think we're going to climb a bell tower and maybe see something with taxidermy frogs in various humanistic poses. So here we are at the mall in Split. As we were getting off the ship, we saw a bus that was taking everybody to this mall, and we decided to walk to it because it was only a 17-minute walk and most things are closed because it's a Sunday. We got to the mall and we found that the prices are actually worse than anywhere else. Then we decided to ask at the information desk to see when the bus would leave to go back to the ship. 5 o'clock, boarding is at 5:30. But I bet there's buses all day that will go to the mall, and they probably take the long route. So tourists get off the ship, they take the bus to the mall, don't realize that it's walking distance, and then they're stuck here until the end of the day. Pretty good scam.
So this morning, it's pretty early for us. It's about 9:15 in the morning, and we need to get our walk on because the ship leaves at 1:30 today. So we've pulled into a tiny little fjord, and this is Kotor in Montenegro. Take a look of the mountainsides over here. It's pretty unbelievable. There's a huge, like, ancient staircase that goes up in switchbacks all the way up to the top. We're gonna climb it. And we just did a big hike up the mountainside. This building was Illyrian Fort and the Castle of St. John. So we just climbed all these switchbacks back and forth to get to the top, to the castle. And there's an amazing view.
Behind me, you'll see the entrance to the old fortress that you can climb. There's a desk there where somebody wants €3, but we'll show you how to find the secret route that'll avoid all the tourists and be much more peaceful, and you won't have to pay €3. Hello, Travel Blog. Today we're going to talk about the music on this cruise ship. It's got a lot of MIDI in every band. Even the band that has enough players to play everything that you're hearing has an electric drum kit, so it sounds like MIDI. And in this bar, not only do they play with backing tracks, but when the band is taking a break, they play MIDI polka tracks. Enjoy.
We just arrived in Greece in the port of Katakolon, and we're about 38 kilometers away from Olympia. So we are going to go and figure out a way to get to Olympia, and it looks like everybody has a way to Olympia.
We chose to get there by train.
for the last week that I've been here and that we've been in Europe, on Nick's Apple Watch, it's been counting our steps, and it's basically been saying that we walk a lot. We've been walking 15 to 20 kilometers a day at each of our destinations, and when we got back to the boat today, Nick checked his watch and it said that we hadn't quite done 10 kilometers yet, so we feel like this is, we need to keep our streak on. So here we are, drinking our beers in Katakolon, Greece, on the ship, on the jogging track.
Here we are in Corfu, Greece. We just got off the ship and we're gonna go walk into the old town where the pool DJ has told us there's a fortress and an old town area that we can check out.
We're in Dubrovnik. It's a very popular tourist spot, as you can see, and of course alongside our ship there are two other big ships as well, so there's a lot of people here. We're gonna go walk the wall.
So after a rather long day of travel on the train, we've made it to Rome, and now we're on another train on the way to go check out the Vatican, where we're going to take a little tour tonight. Colosseum. We're going to see if we can go inside.
We're here in Rome, and we've had a really long day from seeing all the sights in the Colosseum and everything, and we're out on the terrace at our pad, which I have to say is probably like the best part about our pad.
Like a good piece of pizza after checking out the Pope. Here we are at an ancient Roman aqueduct. If only it was still full of water. This is the Temple of Hadrian, built in 145. That's pretty old, I guess. This here's the Pantheon, built in 126. This is the Altar of the Fatherland, built in honor of the first king of Italy.
When we were out, we were starting to get a little bit nervous for our 16-hour train ride back to Frankfurt and then the 9.5-hour flight home. So we started thinking that maybe it would be a good idea to find a hotel to hang out in for the day before we take our train at 7. And we tried to pick a hotel that was close to the train station here. turns out I managed to pick one of the most expensive hotels, if not the most expensive hotel in the city. But they were very nice and they gave us a half-day rate. We just checked in and we realized, wait, there's actually Roman ruins on our property with a wall to keep out the ruffians. We're on the overnight train now back to Frankfurt, where we are flying home, and we were pleasantly surprised that we're not going to be sleeping in chairs for the night. We actually have a sleeper car, which is cool. We might be sharing it with a couple other people, but it's all good.
Hopefully not, because we don't know what to do with all our luggage, and we're taking up the entire cabin with it right now.
We ran for 10 minutes with all of this luggage to get to the platform to make the train within 2 minutes. Because there's something about the Italian and German train system that doesn't line up, where our ticket says the time and destination and train number, but the destination and the train number listed for the time that we were leaving on the platform was wrong. So after running around the train station like chickens with our heads cut off, we finally made it, and thank God we did. Otherwise we'd miss our flight.
Here we are in the airport in Frankfurt. It's been a bit of a crazy night with our overnight train ride, but we finally made it after nearly 11-hour train ride. After nearly missing our connection.
The second train we almost missed in that journey.
That's right. We made it by like a minute, only by running with our bags at full tilt through the airport. So we got a pretty good workout.
Through the train station.
And now we've finally made it to the Frankfurt airport, and it's our last chance to have a good German beer, a Pils Fass, that's from the tap.
Very good.
And a currywurst. Yeah. And then we're gonna
eat my pretzel sandwich.
Yeah, Heather had a pretzel sandwich with truffles in it, so that was special.
Very good.
And now we're gonna get on the plane and come back home. We're super tired, but we had a great time. Thanks for watching the travel vlog.